All right, I'm gonna install a REDARC, or as some people say, REDARC, but I don't like saying that because it sounds weird. Um, Brake controller in my 2023 Toyota 4Runner Limited. So I got the wiring harness from REDARC, TPH021. Found a metal bracket I might use. Might come in handy. Some extra bolts and nuts for mounting this bracket. 10 millimeter socket for a nut down there that you'll see under by the emergency brake for connecting this ground. You'll see popped out the blank that I'm going to use, which is going to be right in there because all of these are used. So lucky me, I got all the features. Brake controller right here. Got the Liberty TowPro Liberty. That is from REDARC. Guaranteed to work with the 4Runner, and the blank that, not the blank that I'm going to use, but the controller that I'm going to use that came with it. So REDARC, I mean, they really set you up. They send you 3 different types of blanks. One is this one. It says trailer, has like a label on it. You'll see a better picture later. A blank one, and then another one that I guess if you don't know what to do here, you drill your own, and I didn't need to do that obviously because it came with the right piece that I needed and a healthy collection of zip ties. So hopefully that should be all I need. So we do have Luna over here, right, Luna? Right, Luna, you eating grass? All right, she's busy. Should be pretty straightforward. Now I know people have made videos about this already, so why would I do it? I don't know, because I feel like it. Why not? Yeah, it's a busy day today out on the street. All right, yeah. So REDARC, they made a nice video of this already, so I figure why the hell not? It's nice to see an actual real person do this because then you know what's what. There's no trickery. But yeah, everything should be held in by clips. I will say this. Let me do this real quick. I did find the connector. So if you're curious, see if I can get a picture of that. It's that white connector right there. I'm going to plug into the wiring harness, of course. Yeah, I'm really going to have to edit this. It's getting bananas already. Sorry. Amateur hour. Yeah, so pull this down. These clips, these nice pink clips. There's a couple over here. Nothing major. One thing I do like about this 4Runner is it is solid, man. Everything feels really good as far as connections and whatnot. Now there's a piece over here that goes behind. I'm not going to worry about that. I feel like I can get to what I need here. Again, everything feels super sturdy. Camera crews on vacation. But what I'm going for is mounting to that metal bracket there. So there's a hole. I'm hoping that I can use this, attach it to the brake controller. If not, again, I have lots of zip ties. But really all I need to do is get my knob in there, run the wires through here, hide the wires, zip tie those securely, plug it up, all the stuff that I got to do. I've heard it takes 15 minutes. I've heard it takes 45 minutes. I've heard it takes tearing off your kick plate and kick panel and all kinds of stuff. And I'm just like, you know what? I don't think you have to do all that. Plus, like I said, other people have made this video, and from REDARC themselves, they just pulled down the panel like this. So, kind of tighten here. Put this over here in my very spacious cup holder. Car's off. I've seen people disconnect the battery in the REDARC video. They did not, so I'm cool with that. there is a place to connect this white ground wire. There's a screw that goes into the metal part of the body here that I'm going to get under there and connect, and then I'll just take a quick shot of it. Unscrew a screw, put this in, tighten the screw. I don't think there's any mystery there. It is 10 millimeter. I have my ratchet set up for that. So that's what I'm going to do. You're going to see me get in some awkward positions. That's the way it is. Another thing too about this 4Runner, man, there's so much space. Like, this seat goes back so far. It's crazy. All right. So all of this is going to be up under here. So I'm just going to connect this, ground it first, run this up somewhere under here where it's going to connect to the brake controller itself. So just real quick, it's going to be the knob going in there. Super simple. Nice picture. Super simple of the knob. Little, let's get this out. Tightening nut. It's pretty fancy. I've been told this is a 12. We're going to find out if that's really a 12 millimeter. Brake controller is going to go up under here, hidden. Zip ties or the metal bracket, and then of course there's like a Cat 5 type cable that connects the knob adjuster to the brake controller itself. So obviously this big guy goes into there, one way in only. These are pretty self-explanatory. So I'm going to hook up this ground and see what's what. Check my camera angle. Okay, found a piece of metal for this grounding wire right there. A little white right there. Not bad. All right. And that was also a 10 millimeter nut. Okay. All right. That's the blank I'm using. Pretty cool. It says trailer brake. As if you didn't know. Pops in beautifully. There's a spot for this LED, which is a very important LED, by the way. Goes in here. While I'm holding that, put this on here. Tighten that up. Finger tight is good for now. I'll give like a little, yeah, still a little loose one too. I think that was kind of loose. Let me try something. It came with a spacer. Let's see if this spacer is necessary. Yeah, I think it is. Okay, so that's going to be fun holding that. Holding that on while I place this in tight. Dogs are barking. Why do they make that? Let me try something. Okay, that's good. I don't need this. Don't see where this goes. Let me just double check. I mean, that's good. The button works. So there's a push button to do a manual brake, but I don't know what this is for. So I'm going to put it aside for now. All right. So reverse a couple steps. Take that back out. That wasn't the issue. I don't know why it felt loose. Put this back in. See, now you're being funny. Now you're being a little funny. Alright, well, you're acting weird. And this is where we start sweating. Come on. There. Okay. Back to it. LED goes at the top. Boy, the REDARC guy makes it look so simple. Are we at 15 minutes yet? Probably. Okay, that's much tighter. I'm going to see. Are we lucky enough to make it a 10? No. It's probably a 12, like they said. That's cool. Whatever. Any help is appreciated. Pull out this 12. It's a 12. Hand tight is good enough. You know, it's plastic. Not a lot of vibration probably is going to be occurring. So that's good. So down in there, I got the I would call it a pot sticking out. So you got a right angle and a straight. It's pretty tight. Like when I put this back up, there's wires directly behind that. So what I'm gonna do is just undo one end and just enough wire to get me a few inches away to the brake controller. So pull this back down. Okay, so what's back there is just like I have no idea what it is, but it's flexible. So I feel like it's gonna move. Some dead bugs. It's gonna move when I push this back up. Pop this cable in the back. Clickety click. Wonderful. So I'm gonna grab this. There's this middle bracket. I'm gonna go behind that. So I'm just gonna show you guys what's what. Let me zoom out a bit, man. Okay. So there is the right angle that I did. This is what it could hit on, but it's, like I said, it's flexible, so that'll probably just move out of the way. And there's this metal bracket that's going all around. So I'm gonna try to do, obviously there's some loose, everything's movable. Just gotta get this cable in the right spot. Oh my god. This big loop. And hold the camera. There we go. I could reach under here with my other hand. All right. So now that's dangling down. So that loop of that Cat 5 cable is way down here. So far, so good. While I'm here, I'm going to look at. Oh, I wonder if this will just hold my phone right there. That'd be super cool. But not really. So what am I looking? I'm going to look over here. All right. Sorry for the crazy camera work. So down in there, it looks like I got room behind that metal bracket. I think I'm just gonna do the zip ties, man. I think doing the metal bracket that I have is gonna be kind of crazy. There's plenty of things I can zip tie it to where it's secure. So the brake controller itself needs to not be wiggling around, you know. So once I get it into place, I'll probably put it like in this kind of orientation because the way that metal bracket is angled, just so everything sits a little bit more flush, you know, the way that it's concave. I think this will sit in there nicely in this orientation. Zip ties got loops, you know. I got plenty of zip ties, so let me get that all situated. All right, so we know two things. Go ahead and leave this short, like I said. It plugs into that. Oh, I got to plug the white in. Oh, that's funny. Let me do that real quick. Pretty obvious step here, all the way down, right? 10, 0, 10, 0. I'm going to put it midway at 5 for now. It'll learn. It'll calibrate itself once I get everything hooked up and running. So that's that. I'm gonna plug this up to this here. Boom. Clickety click. Lovely. Easy. This obviously goes in one way. Alright. Obviously the car's off. Nothing happened. No whatevers. Back into my collection of zip ties. So. There's so much room really for all the wires. It kind of doesn't matter which end goes up. But there is a yellow wire in here I want to get rid of. I'm going to reach in here with this. I mean, that's pretty sweet right there, to be honest. Just gotta worry about zip tying this mofo. See, actually, I'm gonna go big. Going big. I'm gonna wrap all the way. Ooh, these are nice. These all the same. I'm going big. Cut off what I don't need. I'm gonna wrap all the way around. What probably we'll do is take this back out, wrap these guys somehow, figure out a way to get this out. I can tell you now, the zip tying is going to be the hardest. Yeah, this is clearly the toughest part. 15 minutes. No, sir. Okay. I need a third hand or something. Try something. Well, this is the challenges of real life, people, you know? Okay, that helps. Okay, so getting the zip tie around the metal bracket. Very good. So close. There we go. Ready to zip number one. All right. Beautiful sound. Zipping of the zip tie. If I see it down here. Come on up here. Oh, guy. You want to be up here. If I had tiny hands, so many things would be easier. Okay. Lord help us. Okay. Woo. These guys, could I just get you unhooked for now, man? That would be super helpful. Okay, here we go. Even better. Even better. Okay. There we go. There we go. Lovely. Come on, zip tie. It's like a centimeter. Oh, there it is. No, it's a crappy zip tie is what that is. Man, one zip tie is like really good. This one ain't gonna work. Let's see. It's not moving. That's for sure. It's not moving. So that's what we got. Sitting there, nice, out of the way. I think that's it. So, just gotta plug this really? Yeah, plug that back into the back. Hide the wires, and that's it. All good. Thank you. All right, the moment of truth. All right, I push it. There's a blue LED. That's good? Or not? Oh. Goddamn mosquito. Guess I will check the manual and see what I did wrong. And I don't like the way that freaking thing is sitting in there. I might see if it's pushing on some wires. It looks a little off. Let's see what that's all about. I know it's not calibrated, so that's part of it. I'll get back to you. Okay, silly me. I don't have a trailer hooked up. So this is not communicating at all to the 7-pole connector, which obviously comes off of your trailer. So right now it's, I guess, in a dormant state. So you shouldn't expect it to have any LEDs. So I might do a video once I have the trailer hooked up in a couple days. We're on the road. But basically what's going to happen is you're going to hook up your 7-way connector from your trailer. This is going to become active. It's going to go into a learning phase, a calibration phase. That's all in the manual. I'm not going to get into that here. But other than that, obviously it has power. There's no other indicator that it's, connected until you are towing a trailer. But I hope that helps. I'm going to see why the gap on this side's a little bigger. I mean, not a big deal, but it's kind of bugging me. So I'm just going to pull this panel back down, make sure it's not. Yeah, you can see it's off a little bit. I mean, it's not hitting anything, so it's really no biggie. I mean, it kind of is hitting something. It's just a light pressure, and I could probably zip tie this guy. So it's this big black box that it's hitting, but you can see it's easily movable, so I'm not worried about it. I keep pushing this guy out, man. You're being stubborn. All right. But I mean, good Lord, dude, it's tight. I mean, that's all it is that's making this a little crooked. So, whatever. I'll just leave it as is. I mean, it's no biggie. All right, later.